I have a returning guest, Donna Jackson with Project 21. Welcome to the show, Donna.
Oh, thank you. It's always a pleasure to be on your show. I just admire
Aw,
the work that you ladies are doing.
the feelings are mutual. I love being able to reach out to you. And I did reach out because there's a couple different things I want to talk about. One is the Obamas co-produce a science program. It's supposed to be for science for kids, Ada Twist. And they did this whole episode, and I'm going to show a little segment on it, and then we can get into it, of this two gay guys getting married. What this has to do with science is baffling to me, and it really is grooming. Look at just a little segment of that show.
Can we help with anything else?
Well, there is one thing, actually. Could you collect everyone's phones and tablets when they come in?
We want to make sure everyone is paying attention.
To us.
Aww.
I do.
I definitely do.
I now pronounce you husband and husband.
I cut it the kiss because enough already. All right, This is a science program. Donna, have you heard about this program before?
I heard about the program and I heard about this segment, and it's disturbing, but I'm not surprised that they had the Obamas come in. Every time they want to normalize behavior that's really unacceptable, and even people on both sides of the aisle would agree that kids shouldn't be the targets of messages like this, then they bring in the Obamas. Why? You know, when Obama was president, he claimed that there was going to be hope. You know, he was supposed to bring unity. What did he do? Race relations in this country were actually destroyed because of him. What did he do? He normalized the LGBTQ agenda. They said Obama was the gayest president in history. Now what does he want to do? Normalize going after toddlers, preschoolers, kids, to groom them for what? The most deviant behavior. Honestly, if you as an adult want to make this kind of decision, that is fine. But what he's doing is saying we should not listen to the science. We should listen to a political agenda, and it's directed at kids. Because this is a science show, but what they're doing is gender confusion, where they're saying that somehow it's acceptable for two men, not a male and a female, to marry. And this is just his way of furthering the agenda of the LGBTQ community. And what it's really going to lead to is more kids transitioning, making it normal for kids to have puberty blockers and all kinds of surgeries and decisions that they shouldn't have to make as a preschooler.
You know, and when you say it, it hurts my heart when you think of these innocent little kids that maybe some of them have two dads in their home already. Maybe they were adopted in, or there was a surrogate mom or whatever. And I get that they should have the same privileges as every other kid. However, when it comes to normalizing, do the Obamas not realize the trauma that this causes little children, do you think? Or do they really believe that this is something that needs to be mainstreamed because the time has come?
You know, I don't. So I think that they really don't care about anything except furthering their agenda. I'm not saying that there's something. I mean, if you, whatever your family looks like is what it looks like. But when you're supposed to be teaching science, let's teach science. But what they're doing right here is taking away what we really should be concentrating on for those kids, which is education. And they're bringing a political agenda to it. So it's not about making sure that kids master reading, writing, arithmetic. or science. It's about making sure you have young political activists. And I think that's the message that's coming through. You have school systems where all of a sudden kids are no longer concentrating on reading and writing, and it's all about being an activist.
You know, Donna, we just have a little bit of time left, but I want to get your opinion on, we talk about the Obamas being producers, and they recently were co-producers on the Netflix series Leave the World Behind. What do you think their agenda is for being producers on shows like that?
Well, it's always that extreme left ideology. Leave the world behind. That was a disturbing production, and what it was it about? You know, being afraid of white people. You know, this is all about pushing the Marxist agenda. This is all about socialism. This is all about making sure that people are afraid of each other with this extreme ideology. I don't understand a black president who had every opportunity. I mean, even those that regular Americans, I mean, only 44 people held his position. And he's saying somehow that he's a victim. I think that's the wrong message. And everything he's done has been to destroy Western culture, religion in this country, and it's actually bringing in this kind of socialist Marxist ideology.
Mm-hmm. Well, thank you, Donna. You know, I neglected to mention that Project 21 is a conservative black organization that is part of the National Center for Public Policy Research. And you guys make a difference. You're out there, you're speaking, you're holding people accountable, you're exposing situations. So I do appreciate you very much coming on the show. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about plagiarism in general and what happened at Harvard, not just that particular situation, but how this feeds into racism when we come back. Don't go away.